I decided instead of putting all these bales and building a building down there at the main farm, I'm going to take them up here where the sheep and the cows are at. We're going to get rid of one of these buildings up here and put down a new bale storage facility. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I mean, I really don't need a whole lot of equipment up here right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this building right here for $75,000. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. Perfect. All right, now I'm going to come down here to silos. We're going to come across to some of our bale storage options. Now, I could just put them out here in the middle of the area, like no cover at all, but I don't really like that. I kind of want something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and go with this guy right here. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and line this up really nicely. So it just kind of sits here, and maybe I can add something next to it again, like, or maybe I can have two of these things if I need to have extra bales up here. So we're going to go and line this up right here. $22,000. Boom. There we go. Now, when I take this over here, we should be able to put these right into this building, and everything is going to be absolutely perfect. So go ahead and unload the bales here, and there we go. All right, perfect. Reset. Now all of my bales are in there. It's about a third of the way full though, because that thing only holds 300. And since I don't really have a whole lot more to do, I mean, I could do a few contracts, but I got a better idea. I'm gonna go and start cutting down some trees. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and just come over here and kind of figure out how this is gonna work, because I don't want to go so it's like super crazy. I kind of want to stay, along this line right here. I like this little bit of a flow right here to be my natural break. What I'm gonna do is come in here, and I am actually just gonna go ahead and mark these trees right here and come back and take a look at it, and make sure that this is definitely the ones that I want to get rid of, and then I think we'll be good to go and start cutting them down. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use the chainsaw that I've got, or if I'm going to try and rent something to do it a little bit better. I mean, some of these small ones right here I could definitely go ahead and get down myself, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that with all of these. I'm trying to see how many awkward trees I have like this versus nice pines that are going to take a harvester right there. If it's quite a lot of the pines, then I'll probably rent a harvester. But if it's not a whole lot of them, then probably just going to go ahead and do all this by hand. As much as that's not going to be fun, I think it's going to be probably the way that I have to go, because the farther I get over here, the more I realize that there are just a few more of these that I'd kind of like. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take this one down, even though it's like up there, like right on the edge of the field where I want to be at. So I'm going to go and take that one down as well. All right, so I got a plan here. What I'm going to do is go ahead and start cutting down all of these pines right here. I'm going to trim them up, make them really nice and clean. Then I'm going to put them up onto the trailer. And I think I'm probably going to go get another attachment for the other tractor that I've got. It's got the front lifter. I think I'm going to have to get like a log clamp or something like that to be able to lift those pieces up onto that trailer, take those over to the sawmill, and make some money over there. Timber. All right, that's one. Only about 14 more. I've got a cool trick that I've got here. I'm going to go ahead and get down here and get this thing cut right here. Now, you can see that I'm facing 90 degrees. That means I'm facing exactly due east. And then all I got to do is come up here and start trimming this thing. All right, get it all the way trimmed up. Oh, this is like, okay. So it's been a little bit more finicky than the other ones were, but it's still good. It's good, right? So I'm going to get this taken care of, cut off the end right here. All right, we're good. Now, when I come back up over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to face that 90 degrees again. All right, so you can see right there down in the bottom corner. Now, I'm going to come over to this thing, just barely starts to touch. All right, right there. Now, I'm going to go over 7 meters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I was doing that by looking down at the map that I've got down there. I can see my coordinates. So I'm in 1859 right now. And if I go to 1852, well, I know that that's going to be another 7 meters. And that's pretty much the end of my log right there. So I'm good. And the reason I'm doing that is because that's roughly about how long it's going to fit onto my trailer. You can see I've already got some of the other ones on here right now. They're about that long as well. Maybe 8 meters. So if I go 7, then I should not have a problem getting them fit on there. But that's the little trick that I'm using right now. That way, whenever I come back with my tool, I can just pick them up, set them up, and be good to go and not have to worry about it kind of hanging off the back or the sides or anything on that thing. So I've only got 5 trees left standing, and 2 of them are really massive oak trees right here. The other 3, I mean, they're not going to be a problem at all. Just A lot of little bitty pieces I gotta cut off that isn't really gonna be fun. We're gonna go ahead and load all of this little stuff up though, and then I don't know. I might wait until tomorrow to come back and take care of these. I'm kind of just liking the way that they are, and I might just actually work around them and not take them down. I don't know. They're kind of nice. Y'all, it got dark in a hurry here. I got all the trees cut down though. I went ahead and grabbed this trailer here because I'm gonna go ahead and just put all of the small stuff into there. That way I'm not having to worry about putting it up onto the big trailer. We're just gonna fill this thing, try and fill it at least, and then I'm gonna go take and sell this stuff, and hopefully that's gonna help pay for a new set of equipment that I need, like a claw or something like that that I could get to help load up all of these things. I mean, I may even grab a little bit different of a bag handler. I really don't think this is a great idea having all these logs in here like this, but I mean, I got to get it up here some way. And I didn't want to have to unload everything I already had on the other trailer. So yeah, we're going to probably make like maybe $100 on this. Check out this view that the Sawmill has every single day. Got all these sticks in here. Let's go ahead and go over here and see how much we're going to make. $342. That's a lot more than I thought. All right, to the shop. All right, so we got the new piece of equipment. It only costs $250, and yeah, it's a big bag handler. This bad boy right here is an absolute game changer, a lifesaver, if you will, whenever you're working with logs. See that there? Hey, look at that. It picks them up. Now you can go drive up right to the next one. Get centered on it as well, and then boom, you can just pick like literally all these up. You're gonna be able to pick up all at once. See that? Yeah, it's super easy, and this is available for everybody, so definitely go check it out. It's the CSZ pack big bag handler is what it is. Well, they don't quite fit, but I think I can still squeeze it everywhere I need to go. I hope that this works out. As you can see, I tried to put a few more logs on here and they didn't quite fit or work, so I think it's time to trade in this trailer right here. Not trade it in, but just kind of swap it over for another one. Let's go get one. And the one I've decided on is the wood trailer right here for $4,000. You can't beat this price at all. It's going to let all the pieces hang off the back, and I should be able to get most of the logs maybe on here. Wheel setup, I'm going to go with something a little bit more. I want to go lower as I can. Attacher, you know what? We'll put one in the back. That way, just in case I do need to add something else to this. Paint color, I'm not worried about that. So $4,350. Yes, absolutely. So now the challenge is to go ahead and get all of these off. And what I'm going to try and do is just grab it like this and then just like slide them all off right there. That worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. All right, time to take this tractor, send it up there, and go get that other trailer. All right, this is starting to get a little bit sketchy. I went and got the weight, but as you can see, even it's not going to be enough if these things kind of get out of hand. So I've got the trailer here. What I'm going to do is just kind of line up right here on the side, hopefully so that everything is going to go on here really nice. Now this trailer may be super small, and I may not be able to do what I really want to with it, but maybe just multiple trips is the way to go. I don't even think this is gonna let me. I think I've got way too much. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. We go over it now, raise up a little bit more, go forward, and let's drop it. Okay, that's most of the logs. Yeah, I think I only missed one. All right, I got a couple more loads on there, and this thing is loaded down pretty full. I have no idea actually how much this is, but I'm gonna head over to the sawmill now and probably sell it there. I think it's gonna be the best bet because I'm pretty sure if I sell all this wood over there, then I can actually buy it and then start producing some planks and things like that that I can use in other productions. So I think that's the way I want to go. I really want to start using the platinum DLC here a little bit. Guys, look at the rain on the road. Oh, Salabuki, you did an amazing job on this. This is really cool. I think I'm going to go through town with this. It's going to be a little bit easier than going up that hill right there. All right, I've got the first trailer load up here. Let's go ahead and see exactly how much money we make off this. I mean, $9,500. That's not a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, maybe I've got 4 of these things up here, like 40,000. I might have to cut down on those oak trees after all. All right, let's try and load these up a little bit differently this time so that they all just go like straight down. I mean, yeah, that worked pretty good. All right, I've got two more big stack piles here, and then I'm out of logs. So I'm thinking I probably ought to go ahead and cut those bad boys down. It's gonna take some time. I mean, I am running 5 times speed right now. I could technically cut that down to like 3, because I mean, I'm my own boss right now, right? So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Is cut the time back down to 3. All right, there we go. And I'll have a little bit more time today to be able to do that. Now, I could also get started on some contracts. I mean, if I come down here and take a look at my contracts, I don't really have some good ones. I mean, I could bail. I don't really want to do that right now. No offense. I mean, field 9, though, isn't that a good size field? I mean, from what I remember, yeah, that's like this. That's like the standard, like you got to do it. Ooh, 10's grass also. Is there a contract for 10 as well? Look at that. 9 and 1. If that was 9 and 10, I'd say just take them both. But with it being 1, small field. I mean, 12K is 12K. Yeah, I really don't want to have to do this, but I need to make some money. Because if I'm going to be able to buy that production, I'm going to need some money. I mean, it's plain and simple. I don't have enough right now, so let's just go ahead and we'll just get it done with. We'll just... Oh, this hurts so bad. I mean, this is a 17.1 meter tall tree. That is huge. But it's coming down. All right. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, it's done. It's done. Oh. Man. Well, I guess I could leave 1 and just rename this place Lone Oak. All right, here is load number 2. And I made another, man, $10,000. All right, we're not even up to $20,000 yet. Load number 3, I was able to get one of those big oak logs on here. And the rest of this is the pine or spruce or whatever it is. So let's go over here and see how much we're going to make. 6,600. We're barely at 25 now. Ouch, this is not going the way I thought. There goes the last load of logs right there, and I've now got to go ahead and get all these stumps out of the way. All right, this should be the last load of logs right here. I went ahead and filled up the small trailer here. Bunch of little bitty stuff that was gonna fall off here. I mean, as you can see, this is just barely hanging on. Let's see how much we make, and that's gonna be $5,000. Yo, we didn't even make $32,000 here. Well, hold on, I got one more log I could sell. So I think this is going to bring us like right up to 32. Yeah. So let's take a look at the finances. Yeah, you can see right here, 31,416. Now the plan was to buy this facility right here, but it's $100,000. That's a $70,000 difference compared to what I need versus what I have. I think I'm just going to let this do its thing because I don't have $70,000 worth of wood on that farm to be able to get. So yeah, I'll just keep this thing around. I mean, I own it now, so that way I can go ahead and if we cut down any more trees, like we get a forestry area. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Do y'all remember where all the trees were that I cut down? Hopefully I can find all the stumps. You guys, this is really going to expand out my fields quite a bit. If I can get all of these stumps out of the way, and then we can plow this up. And like I said, that field is going to be almost twice as big. And this one here, by the time I plow it all together, I mean, we're going to have probably like another 50%. So it's definitely worth it. This thing made quick work of that. All I got to do is just like drive over right top of where they are, get pretty close, lower this thing down, and then just like drive over top. I mean, it's cultivating the ground for me too, but I mean, we are going to be plowing it up. So I don't think it matters. All right, are we getting it? No. We're going to do it a different way. There we go. Now drop this down. Hey, perfect. All right, well, there's 3. Ah, there's number 4. Yep, there's number 4. And look at that. All I had to do was just drive over top of it, and it's perfectly good. And I wonder how many more of those I could do that to. Hey, that works. All right, maybe I want to tear up the ground after all. All right, there is the last one that I could find. Let's drive around and see if there aren't any more of them really quickly. I'll do a top-down view like this. I think this area over here is gonna be pretty good, and I didn't have very many trees over on the other side, so. All right, so I went ahead and decided that I was gonna go ahead and use this thing right here to cut in around the outside of my fields. That way the plow doesn't have to get this close to the edges, and it just kind of makes for a little bit safer everything. So I got all the way around this field, and then I started to think, wait, why am I getting rid of all this grass? I'm gonna need some hay for any sheep and some silage that I'm gonna need, so I gotta go find a mower. Well, that's gonna be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.